This is gonna be tough. They're 2090. Maybe if I was playing with other competitive players. But normally when I play casually, it's a lot harder. Whole summer break long. Well, summer is always the best time to make money, so... Yeah, if I needed a new PC, it would definitely be one of the first big things I would buy. Not even Minecraft works anymore, wow. But yeah, Marie, have you tried, like, lowering the video settings at all? No, I mean, when you put the settings very, very low. I can relate, I can relate to that, actually. Like, the very first time I ever had my own computer was this really old, crappy Dell laptop that ran on Windows Vista. Yeah, I got Minecraft on it, and it was weird because for a few minutes it would run fine, like 30 frames per second, but then for like even longer, it would run at like 5. It would just die for a second and just run at like 10 frames per second, and it would kind of like switch between the two. But normally it would run on the slower side for much longer than the faster side, and it was really annoying. It would even crash sometimes on me. So, yeah. I had to deal with that for quite a while, and then Christmas, I got a new laptop, so that was an absolute breath of fresh air. And then after downloading a bunch of crap on that laptop, it started to not run so well. And then a family friend of mine decided to lend me their PC to me for free. I'm not sure. Some of you guys might know this. Maybe Marie. I think, I think I met her when I was streaming on the on the all-in-one computer, which had a touchscreen. So, yeah, and then after I saved up some money for my birthday, I got the PC I have now, and it hasn't let me down since. I could probably upgrade some things soon, like maybe the processor, just to make some things load faster, like Phasmophobia. Whenever I play Phasmophobia, it always takes quite a while for maps to load. So, I could probably update the processor. Need a new Pro controller. Yeah, after Splatoon 3 comes out, I plan on getting the Splatoon 3 Pro controller. I'm not going to get it day one, because obviously I'm going to want to spend the whole day playing Splatoon 3, so... Yeah, that's another thing to think about. You have to kind of know what PC to get, which ones are good and which ones aren't as good. I'm sure Gage could help you out with that. He is quite an expert on PCs, so... And he actually gave me a little bit of a hand of deciding what PC to get when I was getting a gaming PC. I got my gaming PC, the one I have now at Best Buy. And yeah, when I was looking there before I got it, there were like... there was this one and another one I was looking at. The other one was cheaper. So I texted him and asked, hey, do you know if this PC is any good? Or is this one better? And he told me, no, the cheaper one actually sucks. Go with the other one. I was like, alright. I haven't really talked to him before. Well, I mean, he knows very well that I'm friends with you, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind helping you out at all. So, if you want to ask him, just ask him like, hey, looking to get my first ever actual gaming PC. What should I look for and what should I avoid? That kind of thing. Yeah, I would definitely recommend talking to him because he has a lot of knowledge about PCs because he's built them before. He's built one for himself, one for his girlfriend, one for another friend of mine too. And he works at Best Buy and has gotten promotions quite a bit, so... Yeah. When it comes to gaming PCs, he's definitely a good guy to talk to. Yeah, I've had a few Clam Blitz matches that would be like that, where it just goes nowhere for the whole match. Or at least until overtime. In your world, clams don't exist. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that hate clams. And for good reason. Like, solo clams sucks because the game doesn't really do a good job at teaching people how to play the game. Like, there's even quite a few X-Rank players who don't know how to throw clams, or they don't know about jumping to people with the power clam, you know? It's the mode that requires the most team coordination. So, and it's really hard to do that in solo because of how little communication options are there, so... Yeah, it's only good in high-power lobbies where people actually know what they're doing. Oh yeah, the game's always more fun playing with friends. I do agree with that. Yeah, adding more communication options is like the easiest thing to do, and I don't know why Nintendo isn't even doing that with Splatoon 3, at least so far. Like, release day trailer, they're still only this way and booyah, and they're just leaving the left and right D-pad empty. I'm hoping that isn't the case in the final game, but I don't know, we'll have to see. And like, even like, give us extra options to be able to change in the menu. Like what you can do with Smash Bros. How you can edit the taunt messages. Yeah, there's plenty of players who don't know how to play Clan Blitz optimally. Especially in lower X rank. Like, you can have a teammate that will have a power clam, and you can try to sneak up to the enemy basket and just shark there and spam this way to try and tell them to jump to you, and they just won't, because, yeah, they don't know they don't have an idea of what you're trying to tell them. If there was a communication options where you could say jump to me, then they would probably almost always do it. Because they'll probably tell them to look on the map and they'll see that you're under the basket waiting for a jump, and then, yeah. It would just be a lot better if there was more communication options. And even a pass me clams option would be good. Like, I've made it like kind of a natural instinct to see if I'm playing Clam Blitz and I see someone saying this way, I'll always check the map to see if there's anyone hiding under the enemy basket. Yeah, like, if you actually play Clam Blitz with people who know what they're doing and know how to play the mode optimally, then yeah, it's actually quite fun. Yeah, you told me before. Honestly, my advice is to just understand that getting frustrated the only thing getting frustrated will do is just make you play worse, so... If you have that in mind, then working on your anger management, well, that's good. Like, I'll admit, in my earlier days of playing, or well, like, more grinding solo queue to get to S+ and then rank X, yeah, I used to rage quite a bit. I would kind of, like, silently yell, you know? And there would be times where I'd throw the controller at the ground. More likely on carpet, because, you know, I wouldn't want to break the controller. But I started to take the mentality of, okay, getting mad is only going to make me play worse, so I just kind of, like, tried holding the frustration in, and honestly, it feels good to do so. It does feel better than to let it out and let it affect how you play. So that's something you could try doing, is just not letting anything out. Because it'll go away after a short while. Doing the bottle tactic. Is that what that's called? Holding in your anger or whatever is called the bottle tactic? What? Hold on. That should not have killed me. Just call it because... Ah, okay, I see. But too much bottling can be bad? I wouldn't really know how so. Yeah, I was on higher ground and outside the radius with full health. Wow. Okay. That was just weird. Gotta be back to work. Alright, 3 hours to go. Yeah, not too bad. That's a Splatoon 2 moment. Yeah, indeed.